Hey everyone, Seth Campbell here. Welcome back to Segway Plays Donkey Kong 64. In the last episode, we continued our adventure in Fungi Forest, raced a really annoying rabbit who gave us 3 coins and then demanded a rematch, which we cannot win. And I explained why I hate him. But there is also a dirt pile back here with a mini monkey barrel and a saxophone pad, and just with history as a guide, when there is a saxophone pad and a mini monkey barrel right near each other, chances are that Squawks is going to carry us onto the very tall object next to it. Hold on tight! Here we go! And that we will need to be tiny, very tiny, to accomplish the goal. And, well, we'll also need to be tiny just so Squawks can pick us up. This is an interesting little area in that there are a bunch of purple claptraps. I don't know what this really is supposed to be, because it looks like a termite mound, honestly, from the outside, or like a giant anthill, maybe. But from the inside, it really just seems to be a tree stump. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Just come in here and blast the purple claptraps. It's surprisingly simple, honestly. I feel like they could have made it a little bit more elaborate than that, but I think this is the only place you ever hear this music. I'll keep an ear open, maybe I'll hear it somewhere else, but I'm pretty sure that's it. So that's all we can do in this back area for now. But we can warp from here all the way back to the cuckoo clock. And theoretically we could change it to night, but I want to keep exploring the other areas during the day first. Come on. It's a little ridiculous. You would think the green tunnel would need to be opened with Chunky. And it is! Psych. I don't know why they do that. That feels kind of mean. Like, I guess this is the only rationale I can possibly come up with for this. I guess they want to make sure that you actually have Chunky by this point in the game. But I don't think you could... I don't even know that you could get through Gloomy Galleon without Chunky at all. Like, that seems... I don't think that's possible. So I guess it's kind of just needless runaround. But actually, you know what? Now that we have Chunky... So Chunky. Well, we're here. Or, well, we're here. Good lord, I'm becoming Chucka Conroy. You may remember Wrinkly Kong's advice. So don't throw a coin in the well. Throw Chunky in instead. And it's another minecart challenge. Just grab 50 coins and this golden banana's yours, Chunky! Use control stick to speed up, slow down, and lean left or right. Press A to jump. Watch out for the bell-activated gates. And falling stuff in there. Have a good journey. Yes, so it's another mine cart, much like Diddy's before,
But there's an added complication this time. Well, there are a few. There's falling things, and I should have activated that, and I didn't. Falling things that you have to jump over. And there are these gates that you have to open yourself by ringing the bell that will appear just in front of them. Now this is a cool thing. You can pull those levers when one of the crashes is around, and you can hit him with rocks. So that's what I did there. But yes, you need to jump to open these gates. Otherwise you will hit them and it will hurt. However, I'm pretty sure I noticed that there was a bell without a gate, and I think that would have closed a gate on you. So, again, paying attention. And here's another one of those creepy bat heads. Now, it's really interesting to me, the parts of Fungi Forest you see on this journey that you really don't see anywhere else. There's that sort of weird face tree waterfall thing. The rainbow looked beautiful. Then there's the bat head. Yeah, whoever designed these minecart levels could have just kept it, like, really... Okay, these ones go by time. So you have to stop or speed through. And then there's whatever the hell this thing is. Yeah, you know, I feel like whoever designed the minecarts just kind of could have mailed it in. And, you know, just kind of put a track around basic landmarks and stuff you've already seen. But no, they made a whole extra set of landmarks and oddities. So I don't know if I'm explaining this really well, because I'm also trying to accomplish this challenge at the same time. But yeah, whoever designed these minecart levels, and I think this one in particular, I could have picked either of those and it would have been better than this. But yeah, whoever designed this really went all out, and I want to commend them for designing this so creatively. Well, I got 40 out of 50. That's not going to cut it.
What? I'm afraid there's no second prize, Chunky. It's 50 coins or no banana. What?
Well, we'll get to see it again. And hopefully I can do a little bit better this time. As you'd expect, this one's harder than Diddy's. Yeah, shut up. Not a great start. Really not a great start. So yeah, the gate will open when you hit it, but you'll lose 3 coins. Okay, want to pull that switch. Hey, buddy. Ow. Well, it was worth it. See you later. Also remember, in case you forgot, you can't go too slowly because there's a TNT barrel chasing you. Okay, I want to test a theory here. Yes, okay. And no, it will not eventually reopen with time. So that in that stretch of 4 bells, you want to ring the 1st, 2nd, and 4th, not the 3rd. Because it will close a gate. And TNT crossing the tracks there. There's a lot going on here. Just barely. No! Yeah, that's terrifying. I've never been a thrill ride person. Like, my siblings have gone on some of these kinds of rides. I mean, obviously not quite like this, but, you know, sort of fast-paced, spooky rides, you know, in and out of, you know, well, dragon mouths and, you know, the flames, and it's designed to be kind of, you know, again, you know, a thrill ride. I have never been a person who likes doing that. So maybe that's why I'm so bad at these. Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
You're more agile than you look, Chunky. Quack!
Gee, thanks. So not only do you make me do this challenge to get a banana that is rightfully mine in the first place, you insult me too. Wow, I did not think that was going to be the successful run. I had done a few attempts that I'll probably cut out. And that one, I'll leave that one in its entirety, probably at double speed. I did not think that was gonna. A lot of things went wrong at the start and early on, and I did not think it was going to work out, but it did. So it just goes to show you, keep going. So it deposited us in an area that we have not previously been to. We are at the other end of the well path. There's a giant barn, or a mill, and there's a few buildings. It's hard to tell what they are. This one's a mill. Now, is this where I think it is? Yes. This area is notorious now among Donkey Kong 64 fans because if you notice, as I walk, I suddenly get elevated just a little bit if I walk between the mushroom and the tag barrel. It's like I'm standing on something. And as it turns out, you are standing on a DK dirt patch from which you can get a rainbow coin. What makes this so special? Well, apart from the fact that you can't see it. Well, that is what makes it so special. Because you can't see it, nobody saw it for 17 years. This was not discovered, at least not discovered in any publicized fashion. I'm sure someone accidentally ran across it while playing but didn't bother to, take note of it. Like, this was not officially recorded as being here until January of 2017, if I have this story correctly. And I believe someone was playing on an emulator and they were messing with the code and they noticed that there was something listed as being here. Nobody knew this was here. Like, it wasn't in any guides or anything. This hidden dirt patch, because you can't see it, and, it's really difficult to notice that you're being elevated slightly if you're not looking for it. This was quite literally this game's best kept secret. And the minute this was discovered, anyone who had set speedrun records in which you had to collect every coin instantly had their record wiped out because it turned out they didn't get every coin. And I know there was, like, I believe there was a particularly famous run that was suddenly disqualified because there should have been another coin and they didn't get it. See, that is... Honestly, I love that. That's something about this game, and it goes to show that this game does indeed have some staying power, and that nobody noticed that for 17 years. And then someone just kind of randomly found it. That is so cool. So, what's going on here? Well, there's a night gate through these thorny plants, and there's another building back there. There's this mill here, and there's a box of some sort that has a moon on it. There's a tiny barrel. There's a cage with a banana in it down there. Then there's a door with a big old crack in it, which is probably a good sign that we should punch it. And we are now in a very creepy barn. There's some chunky coins here, so that's an indication, apart from the fact that, you know, Chunky's the one that had to get us in here, that there's something for Chunky to do here. There's also clearly something for Tiny to do. There's a spider web with a moon sign above it. So we should probably come back here at night. There are some of these question mark boxes, and we've seen these before. And that creates a passage for Tiny Kong. Now there's also a triangle trample pad in this other box. And that gets the mill up and running. Which starts a conveyor belt somewhere, but not here. But now that we know it's working... Oops. Let's see. We can go around here and, wouldn't you know it, a handy banana port pad back to the cuckoo clock. We now have this conveyor belt working. And we can pick up these metal kegs and set them down on this conveyor belt. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. The conveyor belt doesn't actually move. You have to, it just starts starts the crusher. And you have to bring these kegs to the crusher. Is this moving or no? No, you just have to throw it in. Come on. Come on. Okay, well that worked. B is supposed to throw it, but it didn't throw it. And I guess it didn't count that either. Why isn't this working? What am I missing here? I'm gonna feel really stupid in a second, aren't I? Okay, that's not it. It makes it look like this conveyor belt should be moving. And it won't let me put it down. Is this a glitch? What's going on here? I am super confused. Hang on a moment. Okay, this is odd for a whole bunch of reasons. I tried to look it up, and I'm still convinced something's going horribly wrong here, but I do want to try one thing first. I'm going to switch to Donkey Kong, because clearly there's work he can do here. I get the sense I'm gonna feel really stupid fairly soon. No, come on, no! I thought it was... I'm having a total brain freeze. It's not shown in here what order to pull these levers in. It's like, I know where else you can find this out, but I want to show where it shows it, and it's not here, and I thought it was, and I'm just... Okay, two things are going on here. One, I am pretty sure we're dealing with a glitch. Two, this is where the number is. And you may remember Wrinkly Kong basically just gave us this number at the beginning in the lobby, but I wanted to show that it's in here. 21132. So for this, for Donkey Kong, because I'm just mad now and I'm just gonna do what I can do. You can go into this area. And the levers are helpfully marked with dots. So 2... 1. Of course, he has to go through this whole preamble every single time. 1. 3. 2. Okay, that's it. Okay. That activates the conveyor belt. And what Chunky did earlier activates the crusher. So I actually was kind of right. Now, it kind of let me get away with one earlier there. I'm not really sure how, but... So we just want to put these on the conveyor belt. Okay, so yes, there was a glitch here because the third keg you're supposed to take in is in the other room where we activated this in the first place. But I guess I dropped one just close enough that it somehow counted it even though it shouldn't have. And then when that one respawned, it still thought it was what you're supposed to do, what I didn't do, and I'm still super confused as to how this all happened. You're supposed to do is get Donkey Kong's banana first. That starts up the conveyor belt. Then go into the other room as Chunky and activate the crusher itself with the triangle trample pad. You are then supposed to either take the keg that's in there or go back for it later, and the two kegs that are in here, and put them on the conveyor belt to crush it. However, somehow I glitched it into thinking that I had already done the one in the other room, I guess. Even though I wasn't supposed to be able to destroy any of them without the conveyor belt working. This is... I'm so confused. This is how things go for me. I need a drink. Let's call this episode here. Before anything else goes horribly wrong, I'll see you next time.